Hey everybody's aka etc. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you what I said I was gonna my last blog on the 31st November, whatever. So here's my copper wire. I'm gonna wrap one of these stones. Okay, can't see. Wrap this one, this one, this one, or that one. I don't know which one I'm gonna wrap because I'm not really trying to do that like that. I'm just basically showing you guys the very base part of what I'm doing. I'm basically eyeball. A lot of stuff that I do in my life is basically just I just do shit. So, but I've been doing this for a little while, so I don't always know how stuff's gonna come out. But it's like okay, it's like say it like this. I don't fucking know. Say if you're running or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you might find a different place where you want to run. It might be a different scenery, but you're still doing the same thing. So I'm still making shit. I just might be doing other stuff. So what I'm doing is, I guess I should say, so I cut my first wire. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this wire and matching it up so I can get basically the same length. My guru that I follow on YouTube, she usually measures stuff with a measuring tape. I kind of eyeball everything to a certain degree. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get 3 of these. So try to get them the same length. I have my tool to cut the wire, which is a 20 gauge copper wire. This is my second one. I'm gonna do one more. So let's match it up like that once again, and want that one out, and then you cut. And so obviously it doesn't need to be the same complete length because you're gonna trim stuff and everything, but it being the same length it helps 100%. So this square copper wire, I have to find out where the actual square part is. I guess that's it, and just fan it out like that. So I'm just basically putting all the wires together. I guess I'm explaining it while I'm doing it. So I'm fanning it out, and basically trying to put it all together and make it as flat as I possibly can. This is a square wire, so it should be it is a lot easier than doing circle wire, but this one is circle, it's not square. So there's a different size. That was 20 gauge. I think this is like 22 gauge or something like that, 24 gauge. I think the higher the number, the thinner the gauge is. So I'm gonna basically be wrapping it. So basically, I allowed to have a big long end, basically like that, and just let it wrap for a second because it's very hard to get it on here perfectly. So then what I do is I push my finger down, so I basically wired it like that. And I'm gonna basically turn it, and basically I'm gonna wrap these 3 wires with this other wire, and this will be the bottom of our necklace. So this takes some time. So, but yeah, you know, there's other wraps that I can do, but since I'm only doing, I want to do a different type of wrap, but I'm waiting to do rings or something like that, you don't really need to do more than 3 wires that I've noticed for most gems. At least for me, I've been having great success with this. So basically just wrap it. So the only reason why I'm leaving this one wire over there by itself like that is because it just makes it easier for me to hold it and eyeball everything, but it's basically going to get wrapped as well. So just wrap it as tight as I possibly can. I don't believe you can see it, but I'm just going through it and just doing it, and you can see the results at the end, I guess. So I don't know which gem I'm going to pick, but I think I'm going to probably pick one of the square ones. That's a lot of color on it. The one is red. So basically I'm wrapping it and then I'm pushing it down so it can, you know, be as thin, as tight as it possibly can be. And yeah, so it can make a beautiful pattern. Not in my eye. So yeah, this takes time. It's just that you gotta have that patience. I mean, I have patience to a certain degree, but I have to get up and walk away from this sometimes. Sometimes when I'm actually wrapping, it's a little. I don't like little small details of stuff, like putting a needle through a thread or something like that. Like that's basically what this is at specific points in time, and I get that quite slight anxiety, and I'm like, I really don't like doing this. So anyway, I guess I can show you guys, like, take my face out of it. In front of my face, yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. So basically it's being wrapped like that, and that's going to be the very bottom base of it. So it's 3 of them. Very bottom base is basically like that. And it all depends on what stone size you have and everything, depending on how long this little base is going to be. You can do other fancy stuff as well. You can put like the base at the bottom, and you can wrap this on the sides and stuff like that, make it a little nice little fancy stuff if you want to. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, so I feel that's good enough on this side. So I'm gonna wrap this one wire that I have that is loose, and then I can finish it. How I feel. Try to make this tight. That shit's hard. So I'm gonna unwind it, and then I'm gonna rewind it, make it nice and tight. And I can't flip, like I can't spin it like I did with that one because it's not on the big spool. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same, so I don't want it to unwind. So yeah, just doing the same thing just on the side to secure the whole wire on here. So you could do other stuff like I said before. You can do more things that are very elaborate, but this is something that is easy for me. I'm gonna keep on saying her style, but my style at the same time. So anyway, I'm basically done with the bottom, how I want to do it. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and this is not completely on here like that, so I can move it. I'm gonna try to move it to the middle as much as I possibly can, wherever I eyeball it to the middle. And obviously it doesn't have to be perfect. Once again, I keep on saying this is not, you don't have to be perfection on certain things. Like putting this in the middle, you don't have to be perfection, but like making this look good, kind of slightly have to be perfection, because you're trying to make it look good, you're trying to make it look professional. So go ahead and do that. And then since this is enough, I'm going to cut this wire. So cut the wire, and then I'm gonna just wrap it all the way around. Try not to bruise up the metal, because I can just, you know, I have metal. Well, if you didn't notice, I have metal on metal, and it'll make dents and stuff and scratches, and I'm not trying to do all that. So I learned to do the shit a little bit differently. I need to go blow my nose. So anyway, here we go. This is my face again. Okay, anyway, whatever. Take it, put it in the middle. I'm gonna crunch it down slightly. You don't have to do it hard, but I'm gonna hack it down so it can be a little bit more stable. And you only pack it. I only pack it down. I don't know if you got. I only pack it down when I know for a fact I'm good where it is in the middle. So that's the first part. I'm gonna go blow my nose, so I'm gonna be off camera. It's 11 minutes on there. All right. Okay, anyway, so again, we had the whole base wire. I don't know why you feel like I feel like you're gonna get wrapped. Is anybody here? I mean, you're fired. You can get wrapped too, but this doesn't feel like this. Feels like it feels. All right, so I want to figure out what's the best face, because to me it doesn't matter what face it is. I can make it look. I can make it face wherever I want it to face. So it doesn't matter. I can actually like put it on a point like that if I wanted to. Like if I wanted to balance it like this, I more than likely can. It's just a pain in the ass, but I can do it. And I might be doing that. So let me go through the easier route though. Oh, that does look beautiful. If I did do it like that, I'd probably just put it in the middle though. Like that. But you miss all that beautifulness that's on there. But I mean, I can do that. Do I want to do that? That's the question. Anyway, let me look at everything else, because that is the face. Oh, that's the reason why I don't want to do the face, because it has that sad face. It looks like a sad face. It looks. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks like a sad face. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It just looks like a sad face. This other side doesn't look good, and these other sides look fine. So I might be doing the sad face part, because it'll work out. That's weird, man. Shiny on the sides. I'm sorry. I'm taking a very long time to do this, but yeah, I look at gems and stuff, and it takes me a good amount of time to figure out what I want to do sometimes. So I'm probably gonna do it how I said I was gonna do it. When I said I'm probably not gonna do it that way, so I could do it that way. Ooh, and the bottom looks actually, I mean, it's crappy, but it looks good as well. I like it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it this way. Alright, sorry. It took me a long time. So I personally like doing this in my hand. The keep on saying the teacher usually says you can do it on the ground, like on the ground, like right here on a mat or whatever you want to call it. I usually like doing it in my hands because I don't know, it makes it easier for me. So basically, what you're trying to do is just line it up. So you're squishing it on to your thing where you want it to be, and what you want to show. So just pushing it down, putting it in there correctly. And this takes some time too. Everything here takes time. So to do that, push it, and then, yeah, okay. I guess I can do that. Then I'm gonna flip this in my hands. I know you can't see. Take this in with my hand. Did too much. Pull it back. Put this with my hand. Like that. And try to catch it in the middle. So try to get both of these in the middle. I'm more like I'm gonna fix the bottom part because to me it looks lopsided, but it probably isn't. But it's not where I want it to be. So anyway, this takes time for me. So just want to put it where I want it to be. I want to keep it there, and then I want to smash. Ooh, this is gonna be kind of weird. Let me get it done now. Is that straight, son? Straight, son? Is that straight? Dude, is that fucking straight? It don't look straight. Hold up. Alright, hold up. Give me a nice bend right here. Is that straight? Why is it like that? Oh, because push it down, that's why. Oh, okay. That looks a lot better. Yeah. Alright. So, I got it where I want it to be. So it's in the gem and everything. Now I can take the gem out. Remember what side I put it on. And so I basically have the little holder of it right here. I'm not going to, the way that I am, I'm not going to touch it because of shit. And you have to remember which one is the front and the back. Sorry, I screwed up for a second, and I took the gem out, and I didn't realize which one was the front and the back. Okay, so I'm back on it. There's the front, there's the back. Take your smaller wire that you had before, that's the bottom one, same bottom one, and you're gonna wrap the neck. So the thing is you want to make sure these three, you want to make sure this all lines up, obviously. So you want to make it nice and symmetrical. So you want to try to make it line up when you're doing this. So then you're gonna go ahead and just wrap the neck. I learned that doing this, because I am a strong boy, strong man. I'm reasonably strong, and I will destroy the crap out of this. So I'm trying to like be dainty with it, but not dainty. So like it's gonna have to be tight, but as tight as the metal and everything wants to be, but not forcing it. I don't know how to explain that because when you start putting it together, everything starts to move. So like I can make it tighter than this, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it symmetrical and make it look nice. It's gonna take some time. So this is basically just a. This is ooh no. Okay, there we go. This is to make sure that everything stays in place. So this is the neck of it. Well, not obviously, but this is the neck of it. This will keep everything secure for the most part. And just go ahead and wrap everything like that. It looks terrible for some reason for me. I thought I did a better job. Anyway, because I didn't wrap it that hard. That's the reason why. Because I wasn't trying to. Ooh, because of that. Because I'm not trying to do that. There we go. Fuck it. So anyway, obviously you do the same thing that you did on the other one. You just take it and push it down, take it and push it down, take it and push it down, take it and push it down. And when you feel like it's enough, you keep it on there. You find where, because I had to do this again because I couldn't remember. I think this is my front. Yeah. Okay. So this is my front. You find the two back wires. So not obvious. What am I saying? So this is the back. This is the back, and I have two back wires. Back wire here and back wire here. You find the back wires that are on here. Two very back wires. You find those, and you move it down like so, like that. And where you wrapped your wrap, I have to do one more. You take it, and then you just continue to follow it, and you just go up to the other side. You just go up to where you bent that area, and you wrap that area to make your bail. I'll show you a little bit more when I do a little bit more so you can see it. Yeah, this is not the best. You're basically looking at me, I guess. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm basically doing this for my father, my dad. He said he really wanted to see how I make it, so I'm basically making one for him, for himself. But this is this is a vlog. I'm gonna be doing different stuff, so. But I don't mind doing this shit for him for one quick second. So basically, like I said, if you can see, I wrapped that, and this is the exact same wire. Pulled the two back wires, and now I'm wrapping that, and that's gonna be our bail. that's gonna come down here. It's gonna be able to put our rope, our string through it. So I'm gonna make it as long as I feel like I need to make it. And it was just real short when I showed you guys the bail. I was just showing you what I was doing and what you could do if you want to. So yeah, let me see. Let me continue. I'm getting tired of doing this now, so I'm just wrapping it. I'm getting to that frustrated stage. I told you just a second ago in this vlog where like stuff that's real small starts to get to me after a while. It's starting to get to me, so that's why I'm moving a little bit faster because I'm a little pissed off about it. It's a thing I know. I knew this when I was a kid when I had this. If you want to consider it a problem. But yeah, all right, there we go. I feel like that's enough. Just let's see. So what you do is you put it through here. Just want to make sure I have enough space to make that. And I technically do. I can wrap a little bit more, but I technically do have enough. I'm gonna wrap just a little bit more, but not too much. So I'm gonna do maybe like 4, I guess. Should be enough, right there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take it. I'm done with this. So go ahead and just cut this off. Come on now. All right, let's cut it off like that. All right, and then I'm gonna take. You gotta just go ahead and just scrunch it down, and just go ahead and I'm gonna use my nail. I'm gonna use this and go ahead and just grab it and move it to the side. Push it down. Just like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 wires. I'm gonna put it in between, inside of it. I'm gonna bend it like that. So this bends in the inside, so it's in the inside like that. I'm gonna take it, use a little bit more force, and I like to, my teacher doesn't like to do that, but I like to do 3 rings. So this is the front of it, and this is the bail. This is where the string will go through, and to secure, to make sure that this doesn't come off, you only have to do 1, or you only have to do 1 side. I like to do both sides, but I like to do 3 because it's more of a cosmetic thing for me. So I'll do 1 loop on one side, 1 loop on the other side. Don't do that, please. Don't do that like that. And then I will. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll do 1 loop front like that, and then I'm gonna take my pliers and I'm gonna bend it so the loop can be a little bit more structured like that. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and bend it like that. And then I'm gonna do 3 of them basically. So I'm gonna have 3 loops. I'll go ahead and do that. And I usually just stop. I do 1 loop and then I stop, and then I use my pliers and I push everything down too if I need to, because it makes a tighter loop. If I do it by hand, it won't be as tight with my hand that it would be with these pliers. So go ahead and just loop all that. And that's my third one. That's my third one. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and bend it, and I did a nice little 3-loop thing on it, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut this off, and then I'm gonna hide it in the back basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend this off, take it off, take this one off as well, and I'm taking it off pretty close to the front because I'm gonna bend it all the way back, and so a lot of your work, you know, like I don't want to say this, all the stuff that you want to hide or whatever is usually in the back. Flip that. So, the fuck, okay. Go ahead and cut that off. So then, yeah, I just basically cut it off, and I'm going to loop this over to the back, like that. I'm gonna push it down and push everything together. I'm gonna do the same thing for this other one as well. Push it down a little bit over, and then push it down again. Push everything together, just like that. Make everything nice and uniform, and try to basically keep the piece, if you want to look at it like that. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so that is how I have held the bail. Took my face out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix this because I don't like. I guess I'm not. And I'm not doing shit. What I'm gonna do is, that's not the front. This is the front. Take this. All right. So I'll take the once again very back wire, but on the bottom. So I'm gonna go and there's 3 wires, right? This is the back. I'm gonna take the very back bottom wire, both of these, and I'm gonna try to get the bottom out from it, like this. On both sides.